Boys, whiskey of the year time. I've been cutting back a little on these reviews. I have a brand new baby, and it's taking all of my time. It's precious. Haven't been able to sleep in a few months, but it's all good. And let's talk a little about this year. I want to mention a few whiskeys and want to mention a few things about next year. But let's start off with some honorable mentions. This guy made a comeback to our lives, the Talisker 10-year-old. It was kind of not that great for a few years, but now it's kind of great again. But not great enough to name it Whiskey of the Year. But still great, not great enough. Still great, just not great enough. People have been yapping about this one. I really can't say that I see it that way. This is the Aran 10-year-old, 46% unchill filtered, natural color. Doesn't really matter if the smell and the taste don't really cut it. Great looking bottle, but I have no idea what's going on here. Hopefully I got like a bad batch, but when a distillery is that young, you really can't afford to make a bad batch. So not really impressed with that one. Which brings me to my whiskey of the year. Now this year, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a shocker, because if you follow my channel, you know that I really don't review the Johnny Walkers, the Glenlivet and Glenfiddich, all that stuff. I realize that people get views from reviewing that shit, but if you think about it, my idea is kind of to help people get the best value for money that can possibly can. Please, guys, in 2022, I know it's getting harder and harder with prices, but it all comes down to this. You have $300 instead of buying a non-age statement for that kind of money, because the barrels have been charred by dragons, and the master blender is the unicorn that farts rainbows on Wednesdays. No, you paid $300 for the insane 25-year-old that makes you hard on the arrival. Your balls vibrate onto the development, and you know what happens on the finish. That's what you do. Anyways, I'm gonna name a whiskey of the year, which nobody expected to be the Glenmorangie 14-year-old port cask finish. It's Quinta Bourbon or some name like that. I realized I enjoyed it with both my whiskey geek buddies and my whiskey noob buddies. You can enjoy it with beginners and with master blenders. Either way, everybody enjoys this one, and I bought another bottle and I finished it, and now I bought a third bottle. And I thought to myself, why not name it Whiskey of the Year? It's easy to drink, it's easy to find, it has something for everyone. It carries enough complexity to make you say, I wonder how that happened. And I really don't want to underestimate distillery like Glenmorangie here. It's just something that I don't really buy. I don't go for that. But here you have 46% ABV. Enough smell, enough taste, enough complexity, and this whiskey of the year. Now, I want to mention my bourbon of the year, and this is something you can probably find pretty much anywhere, even here in Europe. The classic Elijah Craig. It's no longer a 12-year-old, but it's still. I feel that yeah, it carries a pretty decent age, and 47% ABV. Beautiful, beautiful bourbon in my opinion. Of course, we don't have that much choice over here, but from what we have, this is one that I kind of reach out for the most. So this is my bourbon of the year. In the end, I just want to say try to be nicer next year. Help as much people as you can, and be humble, appreciate life, appreciate the people that you have in your life, and be happier. Try to be happier, and pretty much everything is gonna be better. At least that's what I think. That's what I believe, guys. So see you soon.